Je le savais très bien. Je le savais.
Hi Millies, long time no see. It is so weirdly hot and humid nowadays, but whenever fall season comes around, I always feel like I am, in an epilogue of my life. I am in epilogue season. Let's get back to the makeup. I actually already did my base because for some reason whenever I do my makeup the base takes a lot of time, but it's very easy. Like the way I do it, it's really nothing. So I mixed this foundation and this foundation, and on my under eye circles I put this concealer. So yeah, that was my base. Otherwise I would have spent a good 20 minutes of this video just patting my face with a sponge. Okay, I'm going to go straight with the color, the fun part, but first I will fill in my brows. I'm going to use this light brown eyeshadow here. Now for the base, I'm going to use the same palette and the thicker side of the brush, and I will use this. This is the only shade which has Etude engraved on it, and it looked so pretty when it was brand new. It still looks really good, and I'm kind of reluctant to use it to the point that it gets entirely brushed off, but I always use my stuff. I'm not a hoarder like that. But actually I did my base in a very in a hurry, and it's off camera. If I turn off this light, it's gonna look very cakey. Social media expectations versus reality. Okay, don't trust everything you see online. I just like being honest like that. I will use the same brown eyeshadow I used earlier and layer it on just like that. Now we switch to this palette, and I'm going to mix these two colors. First I'll put a little bit of this and then a little bit of this. For this color I'll just use my fingers because I have more control that way. Now I'll apply this chocolate brown color. So pretty. It also has a little bit of shimmer in it, like tiny glitter particles. Shake off the excess. Earlier I didn't know that when you're wearing eyeshadow, you have to put a very nude base color first, and then you have to build up on the gradients. I would just slap on a very bright eyeshadow just directly, and then I would be mad because it wouldn't show up on my eyelids. I'm actually doing a liquid eyeliner. Wish me luck. Very steady, very nice. Let's do the other eye, and that's the real deal. As a very anticlimactic step, I am going to smudge out the flawless fleek I just drew on with some dark brown eyeshadow. Let me cook, okay? I will also do my under eyes, like line my under eyes. I've been using this brown eyeshadow a lot. Whenever I do my makeup, I always think to myself, like, I actually have such great features. If I just maxed out on my sleep and water intake, I would naturally look so much better. If I just went all out on sleep maxing and hydration maxing, I would just mog everyone in the room. Now I'm gonna do my lashes. Let me just curl them real quick. Now for a quick final touch, I'm going to add some glitter. I'll take this shimmer pearl and put it here below my eyes. just a little, not too much. And I'll also add some here. You know, this kind of glitter, it gives you that Vaseline type of glow, like you have put Vaseline on your eyelids. I'm going to use maybe these two as blush. I don't really have a separate nude blush, so this will do. I definitely have blush blindness because I might just keep talking, and by the time I am done, I would have slapped a ton of blush on my face and ended up looking like I've been crying or got punched or something like that. Now I'm gonna try something really new for me. I've never done this before. I'm going to add a little mole right here, you know, little beauty mark. Done. For lips, I'm just gonna use this color and not gonna put too much. I just like an MLBB effect. That's it. That's all we need today. And we're done. Wow, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it.
Je le savais très bien. Je le savais. Mais je ne sais plus rien.